The Sikkim standoff between India and China is likely to get intense further as none of the armies are ready to back off. Indian Army too seems to have decided not to concede ground this time, as the soldiers have pitched in tent and supplies too have been regular to the area of Doklam, where both armies are positioned, which means that Army had decided for a long haul this time. AFP: according to the sources, Indian Army had dig its heels in the sector and is in no mood to retreat. According to the Army sources quoted by PTI, Army is ready for a long haul and holding its position in the Doklam area near Bhutan Tri-Junction. The Indian soldiers deployed have pitched in tents, which again indicates that a retreat is unlikely unless the Chinese initiate it. Read more: if Pan retaliation to Pakistan's continuous violation of the ceasefire. Indian Army on Sunday killed 2 Pakistan soldiers and injured 6 others. According to News 18, 3 civilians were also killed and 17 were injured. The casualties were reported in Hahira sector in Pak. Villages in Pak that came under fire from Indian Army are Baira and Tetrinote, Satwal in Abispur, Daki Chafur in Abispur, Polis and Chatri. Read more: Reuters own more girl lost her life due to age-old ill practice of chapati, in which a girl banished to a shed during menstruation. The victim, 18-year-old Tulasi Shahi, was banished to a shed where she was bitten by a snake twice on Friday morning in Dale district of the Himalayan country. Read more: BCCL, representational images. Many as 12,000 people have lost their lives in Maoist violence over the last 2 decades, and of these, 2,700 were personnel of security forces, according to a statistics prepared by the Home Ministry. Those killed include 9,300 innocent civilians who were either killed by the Naxals, labeling them as police informers, or were victims in crossfire. However, the violence perpetrated by the Naxals has declined by 25% in last 3 years, notwithstanding occasional reverses suffered by the security forces. There has been a decline of 25% in left-wing extremism-related violence, and casualties to security forces dropped by as much as 42% during May 2014, April 2017 as compared to May 2011, April 2014, a Home Ministry official said. Read more: if India has no dearth of talent when it comes to sports, but most of it goes unearthed, and there are various factors contributing to this. But now a group of sports coaches from Pune have taken up the task to identify and nurture the sporting talent from the tribal belt of Palghar. They call it sports revolution. They say they want to do a sports revolution. The national-level athlete and sports researcher Adinath Naik and engineer cum social worker Snehal Naik are the people behind this idea, and this revolution will see 6 coaches from Pune training nearly 1,000 children from 10 to 12 villages, Patas, of Vikramgad Taluka of Palghar district. Read more: days after police arrested the killers of 16-year-old Junaid, who was lynched in a moving train near Delhi weeks ago, his father, Jalaluddin, had demanded death penalty for all the accused. Ani reported on Sunday. The prime accused was arrested within a fortnight from Maharashtra's Dhule, and police says that the accused has confessed to his crime. Identified as Naresh Rock, he was detained by Haryana police on Saturday afternoon.